Hi everyone, my name's Anna Griffin. Welcome to this card making project. Today we're going to make a gorgeous card using lots of Anna Griffin products, but I want to show you a technique as well. So we're going to start off, as always, looking at the card that we're going to start with. It's a 6x6 card base. This is an ivory card, and on our cardometer it sits nicely just below the 7x7 inch square and above the 5 inch. Nice size area for us to decorate, not too big and not too small. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, using my bone folder, I'm going to just make sure I've got a good sharp edge along the side of the card. Now, for anybody that's never seen anyone do that before, it's just so that it looks nice and professional and it stands up nicely when it's on a windowsill or a mantelpiece. Now, as always, the first thing we're going to do is the inside of the card. And this is where the technique comes in, because I know a lot of you have got mink machines or foiling machines. So in the UK, we haven't as yet really got Anna's foiling machines. So we've got to do our own foiling. Now for the insert, what I've done is I've already made it. I've stamped it using one of Anna's 22 clear birthday stamps. And then I've stamped it around the edge using one of the calligraphy stamps from the calligraphy set. I've used the olive green ink from Anna, and then I've used one of the pinks that was in the summer fall collection. And then I've added a touch of gold as well around the edge by using a foiling technique. So I'm just going to insert this into our card, and then I'm going to show you how to do the foiling. Because I have previously done it on a video before, but I just want to sort of remind any new viewers, or just, you know, show how to do it, because it's quick and easy and anyone can do it. And it just gives a highlighted effect to anything. Plus we've got something on the front that we've used it on as well. So I'll set this to one side, and what I've done is I've got a piece of ivory card. And this is a quickie glue pen. Now previously I've already actually used the quickie glue pen on the card, and I've let it dry because I want to show you how easy it is. And all I did was make simple shapes on the card following the calligraphy stamp, and I did just a C shape backwards and forwards, just to add a little bit of something to it. You could use dots in random shapes, and then you literally, when you've used your quickie glue pen, it goes on blue, as you can see, and then it dries clear and tacky. And it's just tacky enough to be able to use with your foil. Now this is cold foil, it's not from a hot foil machine. It's available from different companies. Mine's actually on a roll, but you can get it from different places. Sticks 2 have packs of it in 10 different, not colourways, in a pack of 10, sorry. Now, I don't know if a hot foil would work with this process, because I haven't got any. So it might be worth, if somebody's got some hot foil, if they can try it and let us know, because that would be very interesting. And I don't know if this would, well, I don't think it would work with the process for the mink, because I think it would melt. But once you've let the glue dry and it's gone clear, you simply press the foil over the top, and then that reveals the area that had the glue on that's now got the foil on. You can keep using the foil sheet until all the foil is gone. You just remember to use it colour side up, so it's sort of like flat side down, and then that will take off the foil and stick it to the glue. Now the area I've just put on is still drying, but some of it's ready, not so much as the bottom. But that's how I added the foil on the insert. So we can go back to our card now, and that's the insert. I just made simple squiggles next to the calligraphy stamps just to make it shine. So now the front of our card. I've used a section of cardstock from Anna's Perfect palette, and I've cut this to size for our card, and I can add this to the front. Oops, she says. I'm just going to turn that so I can see it to get it on kind of straight. There we go. So that's the base of our card. Next, what I've done is I've taken one of Anna's foil layers. Now this was the 6x6 in size, and I've actually trimmed it down. So don't be frightened to change the shape of something. Just because it comes in a certain size, you might want it a little bit smaller or a little bit, well, not bigger, but you might want it different to how it's come in the packet or the kit. So I've trimmed that down to fit our card front and to give a little bit of the pink around the edge. Next, using one of Anna's embossing folders from the collector's edition. Now this is where our foilings come in. This is the Aviary embossing folder, and I've embossed it on Anna's pink metallic card, and I've matted it onto olive metallic card, and then using my quickie glue pen I've picked out the shape of the bird, I've let the glue dry, and then I've added the gold foiling to make it into a very gold gorgeous bird. So I've got double-sided tape on the back of this, and I'm simply going to add this through the centre of our card like so. And then from the Favourite Flowers collection, I've got some gorgeous roses, and I'm going to add these through the side of our card like that. So we're leaving the bird as the central focal point. I've got some extra roses for the other side, and I think we'll go that way with those. Again from the Favourite Flowers 2 collection from Anna, and then I've just got an extra small rose I'm popping in there. Now the sentiment I've taken from the Favourite Sentiments collection, and these are all stickers. However, on the back of this I've left the top section as a sticker, and I've added 3D foam at the bottom because I'm just going to add this over part of our flowers that we've already got on, and these flowers are already 3D, so that means the top of it will stick to the flowers, and then the bottom will be on the same angle as the flowers. And then to finish our card, I've got a little green satin bow that I'm going to add in the corner like that, and that is our really pretty card finished. So we've got the inside of the card like that with our birthday sentiment, and then the outside with the gorgeous roses. It stands up nicely, and it's not too bulky to go in the post. You wouldn't have to put your 3D foam on if you don't want, if you're wanting to put your stickers, you know, elsewhere on your card, just to save on your postage a little bit. But I don't think that's too bad, that one. So that is such a pretty card with that touch of gold on the front and in the middle. Great for anybody's birthday. So I hope you've enjoyed this project, and please check my blog for more information. Please comment please feel free to click that like button. Please share with your crafting friends. I love hearing from you, so, you know, get in touch, say hello. If you've watched all my videos and you've never had the faith or the need to say hello or the want, please do. You know, that I just love hearing from you. I love hearing that, you know, my videos have helped you, because I enjoy making them, so I enjoy the fact that you enjoy watching them. So it's all about enjoyment. But at the end of the day, it's all about crafting and you doing what you're happy doing. So thanks for watching. I shall see you next time.